15 minutes for them to train you. They put on your.
Oh my god.
That's the thumbnail.
It's gonna be when we're all laughing, so we're all like.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the something edition of the Unpopular Podcast. I don't know what number it is because I already lost track.
You said you forgot at 20.
Yeah, I know. I forgot it.
And it was just last episode.
It's because we did two. We did two.
You did one that didn't work with Wilson, and then
Yeah.
the first one was with
Orlando. Then we had Sumo.
and then after
Wilson
Sumo,
again. Wilson, the real one.
and then Victor.
And then in the same week, no, not the same week, the week after, but the start of the week, right? So it was Monday, we had Victor for 420, and then we have you right 2 days after that.
for 420, like the actual 420.
For the for actual 420.
But
Second for
you get put on like
But you're on 420.
you're on like 425 realistically.
No, 27, right?
I mean, you guys upload.
No, 25 because it's Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
I was thinking next Wednesday.
I mean, you guys upload fast though, so
Yeah, I mean it's every week. We try to be
Once a
consistent.
week.
We try to do consistent.
That's all.
you guys should get a girl in here.
What?
Like interview a girl.
Oh, it's like,
Oh yeah.
No.
you want a hooker in here?
No.
Prostitute?
Like that's very forward of you.
No. But who would he get? Like, I mean, we could bring
It
that.
just hasn't. It just
Right,
hasn't.
it hasn't been organic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't.
Yeah, like bring a girl or something, or bring a person that's older too. I don't know.
That is true. We
my brother.
slowly.
Ooh.
Which one, Charlie or John? Both.
Either.
Yeah.
Both.
No, we could do slowly but surely. We want to get a bunch of UC first, our friends more than anything, because we'll know they'll do it
Yeah.
because they have no life.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna joke. We know they'll do it, but then we want to get the Andes, our friend
Yeah.
that's doing something with his life. And then we want to get the people from UC that are actually doing something with their life. And
Try
are
and give people just a platform.
Yo, imagine you guys stacking here.
yo, that's the goal.
We
made it.
If I ever get him in this room, I'm gonna ask him about the roses. I'm gonna ask him about the
What
roses that he only sends to single moms.
Oh yeah.
So,
Wait, you met him, right?
Yeah, when I was like
Girl?
8.
No. We all met him when we were that young, but I'm saying with your girl used to work there, didn't she?
Yeah, she met him. I didn't meet him. Like
You didn't meet him?
I never like.
You never interacted with him?
I remember she once told me that like he has a secret like staircase and hallways so people don't see him. And one time he freaking fell. He broke his ribs. He was there for a day or something.
In the floor.
Everybody was like, "Where is he?"
Everybody look for Stack
Yeah.
right now.
That's crazy.
But they're all Hispanic in there, right?
Yeah, he was like laid up on the he was laid up on the stairs like.
Like a fucking Family Guy character. Never screamed. Never called.
I mean, it's a secret hallway. Like, what are you gonna do?
But they should. The people in the
They should
building.
have like a guy at each side of the door.
Yeah,
or
at
something,
least.
At least.
They did, and the guy's like, closes the door. They're like, I haven't seen him.
I wonder where like the entrance is. Do you think the entrance is like outside? Like.
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know how that works. I've never been in City Hall either. So.
You've never been in there?
No.
You've been in there.
I haven't. I've only been in there once. I went in. I like walked in and then walked out because I forgot what I had went in there for.
I've only gone to the one like 15th Street, so my parents get married and I met him.
15th Street.
Yeah,
Is the
like-
City Hall on 15th Street?
Not a City Hall, but it's like a thing where like people get married. Like what's it called?
Oh yeah, like a mini courtroom.
Yeah.
I know I saw him when First Street Park was built and like he was shaking everybody's hands.
When it
there.
was built.
Bro.
Oh, when they renovated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to say, I'll be like, bro,
Built.
how old are you? It's always been there.
I meant to say rebuilt.
I remember they rebuilt 24th Street Park too, and immediately ruined the park.
Yeah.
You couldn't play soccer no more. You couldn't come in with a bike. You couldn't come in with a cup. The guy, the fucking old ass man that acts like a 6'2" bouncer.
Like an officer.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
it's not even sir. It's like yo. You know.
Yeah. you don't get a sir. You get a yo, bitch, and you respond to that shit, and you're gonna like
Like
it.
I feel bad, too. But you know,
I know
because their egos are here.
Yeah. Their Eagles are here. They're here, like legitimately inside. They're here, and they want to fuck with you. No, let me bring in my ball, bitch.
It's a problem. You gotta put people in their place. Remember that guy when we went into New York? And this would have been a funny for Victor to chime in if he was here. But We went to New York one time to go to Midtown Comics, and we were trying to get home. Forgot, and we were underneath this awning, like a glass awning, for in front of like I guess not a
An
hotel, but it was an
apartment
apartment building, I
complex,
think.
yeah, but like the big one.
And some guy just came out, and we literally weren't there for more than 5 seconds on the phone on the side. And he came out, and he's like, "Y'all need to get the fuck up out of this."
Yo, but immediately,
and,
like,
and we were like, "Yo, who are you?" He's like, "I work here. Get the fuck out of here." I'm like, "Yo,
relax, yeah. You
coming
live on
at
the
mad
street.
aggressive."
Xavier even told him, he's like, why the fuck are you talking to kids like that? We're minors. He's like, get the fuck out of here. They didn't even give us a fucking chance, bro. It was raining that day too. Asshole.
We tasted evil New York for a second, or just regular.
No, that's regular. That's
Like
regular.
if you meet a nice New Yorker, they're not from there.
Yeah,
They're not from New York.
They're
Or
tourists.
they're plotting something.
They just
Yeah. They're the shooters, bro. Those are the shooters. The ones that are acting nice.
Yo, I was in so many of those scenarios, and your brother fucked me over in all scenarios. Every time we were in algebra class, I'd hear an Xavier laugh one more time, and I'd look at Lewis, and whatever,
I'd be like,
or I'd hear him.
You gonna laugh, bro? Because immediately he would call him Arthur, right? Our teacher. So,
Oh yeah, that was the immediate back talk. Like if he said something to me out loud, under my breath, I was like, "All right, Arthur." Start dying. It's something funny, Lewis.
no, Arthur. It was me and another kid we knew. His name is Jordis. Me and him were like sitting across from Xavier. Immediately, as soon as he said Arthur under his breath, we all started dying. All of us. Oh my god! Thank God no one else in other classes caught wind of that, because he would have killed himself at the end of the year.
Oh my
He
God.
called Arthur.
Imagine he's a dickhead. He goes to Nick.
Everybody's like, "Oh my god!"
Nah, but those were good times. That's organic fun.
That was it. That was the best part of school. It was like,
Laughing.
yo, the jokes, the fucking jokes, the pranks, the everything. That was the only reason I even went from 60th Street all the way to 26 to go to that fucking school.
I don't know if it's like everybody, but I felt like we had like some pretty iconic like classes. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like the people in them, yeah.
But I feel like people from other classes were like, "Yo, our class was iconic." You know?
I guess.
Because everybody had their moments.
Yeah.
Everybody had their main character moment, yeah.
Yeah.
But we knew we were the main character, bro, in the high
Yo,
school.
the show was too funny, bro.
It's because, you know, when I found out, like, when I had that moment where I was like, we are the main characters. 9th grade lunch. That whole year.
Oh.
There's no way. We got in trouble.
We took that whole like
Table.
it was just like everybody else had to know it. Like they knew too.
They knew. They
Like,
yeah,
those guys are sitting.
Yo, tell me how. I don't understand this, but this is why I knew. Because as soon as we went in there, the table was empty, ready for us, and everybody else was sitting where they had to sit. Yeah, but as soon as we walked in, it was just like, no, this is our fucking table. And
Nah,
that's
low key was Nikki. Like he's like, you can't sit here.
You think so? He was waiting for.
He's like laying down on the table.
I'm waiting for Papa Bear.
This is the gang scene.
That's for yo.
He
That's
starts going crazy because somebody's like sitting there.
Oh my God. He does the. You remember SpongeBob? Not at all, boy. He does that shit.
Nah, bro, that was us when Nikki would talk to us, bro. I don't know what was in his head that he'd be like when he talked to us, and he'd kill us. Like our eyebrows were gone.
He would always do it. He would just come up to you and be like, "Hey, Louis."
And like somehow like he only had H words in his vocabulary, so it's like you know what I'm saying? So it would kill you. Like,
We had H words in this vocabulary.
it'd kill you all the time. Like,
Nah, but there was a really big turning point. Remember when he was like offering everybody gum every other day?
Yeah, I think someone just shat on him for that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, not literally, like
But he was the gum dealer for a good 6 months straight. Like towards the half of the year.
in graduation, he
was giving him gum. No,
Yeah,
he wasn't.
bro, he had a whole bag of like the little ones, and he was like, "Here."
That's why.
Here. He was like,
That's why
"Papa
he-
Bear, you get two." I was like, "All right, thanks, bro."
Only people he knew, bro.
Yeah, like you gave me two. I was like, "Okay."
So
thanks.
special. Did he go to Project Grad?
I don't know.
I didn't see him there.
I don't know if he did. Like, I don't want to be mean, but can he sign up by himself to that? You know what I mean? Like, can he? Like, or like,
No, I don't think he can.
Yeah, all right,
No,
yeah,
I
that's
don't
all
think he can. No, but yo, all love to Nikki. We gotta get Nikki on here. for
Nicky
sure.
was the prom king.
He was our prom king. He was like, I feel like every class has their. I don't mean to sound insensitive when I say this, but the kid, you know, the special kid that you take, excuse me, extra care of because you just like him. He's just a positive vibe for everybody.
Like in middle school, it was Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar, and he was still in high school, but
Yeah, but he was just a little like this, and like
Yeah.
you didn't see him. You ever walked back at the barnyard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like Nicky was that little fuzzy thing, you know what I'm saying? Go crazy. That everybody loves, you know?
that was Nicky. That's a perfect analogy. That's exactly what Nicky.
Everybody loved.
It's because everyone did love him.
Yeah,
No one fucked with him at all. Thank God, because I didn't want to ever get into problems with anybody. But no one made like, and if they did, it was just like, because it was obvious. You had to make fun of it, you know. Like when he would dance,
he jersey
dance, yeah.
He could take on anybody, bro.
Yeah, everybody jersey dance.
You know they don't
I
jersey
like
anymore.
that.
This
Everybody
in like
jersey
this era, they don't jersey anymore.
Yeah, no.
They don't. Like you
Maybe
guys
they
don't
realized
jersey,
it
right?
wasn't helping.
You know what that is?
No.
Wait, what?
That maybe they realized it wasn't helping with it.
Like literally, like I asked my girl's brother, like, "Yo, you know J-Fro?" He's like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Bro, oh my god."
No, because their generation knew that it's instantly ass. Like,
yo,
they weren't gonna fuck with it if they knew it was stupid.
yeah.
We were stupid enough to be like, oh yeah. Well, not me, but not me, but you know, a big chunk of our ninth grade class was like on that shit. I was like, what are you doing? You look
Even
fucking
us, like at
stupid.
one point, we were just doing for fun. Like, we just
Yeah,
like,
to make fun of them, yeah.
we moves to make fun of everybody.
But we actually looked like we could dance it too.
That's how stupid the dance was. It's so easy to do this and do the little step that you look like you're doing it.
Yeah, everybody lost interest when they started doing like the. Once I stopped going like this, that's when everybody lost interest. They're like, bro, it's not fun no more.
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing the extra shit?
They used to fucking like slap their arm and then.
Yo,
back
oh
up
yeah,
or
I was
some
like,
shit.
what
I'm like,
Every gunshot was like,
yeah.
yeah, and you'd reload like this, like. That was
shit.
what the fuck? I don't know what this was like. You know what I'm saying? Like carrying the baby. Yeah.
It was so stupid, bro.
But it was crazy because you know it's funny. We'd talk shit about it, but we'd all be looking at it.
Yeah.
We don't watch it till the end.
The circles. There were circles, right? They were formed circles. We're like, look at how stupid this motherfucker looks, and we keep watching.
Yeah, I think for me, I always want to see if like they busted their ass or anything, like because they would do wild shit where like they would like hold up their leg and then like jump and then switch and catch the other one. Like, yo, you gotta be busting your ass at some point.
Literally, like we talk mad shit about it, but walking home we're like, yo. We're like, yo, imagine.
Oh, yo! Speaking of imagine, I think he remembers now. But there was a day we had that ninth grade lunch table. You know, we're just sitting down, and he came in extra late. I don't know what he was doing. I told you, right? Came in extra late. We're all sitting there. Me, Victor, you, everybody.
It was the first time nobody was speaking to us.
Yeah, nobody was talking.
Everybody was that quiet. I think it was quiet.
We had just gotten there, and you know we were all getting. And I'm sitting, and it was just Osvaldo was right next to me. He comes in, he's behind us. He's like, "Ah, imagine." That's exactly what he did. You know?
Yeah.
We started dying in front of his face. Like, are you fucking good? Are you? He's like, what? What are you talking about? What? Are you good mentally? He's like, what? Bro, you just screamed and said, imagine.
I pulled the Nicky
for no
on Johan.
reason.
What?
It was like Johan too. I remember that.
What do you mean?
I screamed at Johan.
Oh, yeah, that's true. No, yeah. He went, ah.
Johan was like, imagine. Because I was standing. I just remember that.
But you don't remember why you did it, right?
I don't know. I honestly would just do something and be like, imagine. Imagine it happened, but it
Moments
happened.
of old.
Yeah. Honestly.
Oh, man. Oh, he did you witness the diabetes too? Or was it obesity?
With Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one of our friends was sitting down on our lunch table, and that kid Johan, there was a bunch of papers
Yeah.
cut up with like different
diseases for some reason, like around the cat.
Just to remind you, I guess. I don't know what the fuck their plan was with that, but Johan grabs the one that says diabetes and he puts it on one of our bigger friends. His name is Eric.
Puts it on his back.
On his bag, he's like,
My man starts walking
he
away.
walked.
Nobody tells him anything.
Let me tell you.
He went and got his lunch and came back.
Listen.
The walk from our table to the trash can where he was going was like the whole lunchroom.
Was the whole lunchroom from the back
To the
to the theater of yeah. So it was a long walk. So he walked past like 6-7 tables.
He walked past
He walked
everything.
by every table.
Every table saw him, I'm pretty sure. And then he got to the end, and the bitch fucking lady that called us up to get suspended that one time, she goes, and she's like you don't hear them, obviously, they're that far, and she's like, she pulls it out, and then you could see her face of shock, like, what the fuck is that? And she's like, go sit down. But she never called us up for any of that. She didn't know it was us.
If I was a teacher, I would start dying.
I would have died too. I'd be like, diabetes? Like, in her face.
You know what's funny though? Eric would take the back every day. That one day he got that thing on his back, he walked in the front where everybody could. It was bad, like so, like it was just like it was about to happen.
Yeah, oh my god, that was the os. Yeah, he knew we had to prank him like that. That shit was good. It was amazing. But, whew, after graduation, a lot of that shit went away.
Yeah,
How you been after graduation? Because a lot of us apparently are not doing that great.
bro. Like
After
I'm
graduation.
in the club too, bro. I didn't know I was in it, but we're all in it.
No, yeah.
I mean, there's people who are doing like good.
no,
like,
and
in the eye of somebody else, but like deep inside,
Deep inside,
did not do good either. Like that.
Right.
No, but yeah, like I mean, after college, I just signed up for a club that kept me out of kept me I guess sane for a bit. Like
Wait,
I
a
would
club
just,
for what?
Like
soccer,
Oh,
soccer. I was just playing, having fun and shit, and then I did college, just for my parents. I didn't do it for me. That was the one mistake, right? Like I literally signed up. They're like, "What are you studying? What are you studying?" I'm like I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like some kids were like, "Oh, I'm learning." What was that? Physical education to be a gym teacher. I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing. Physical
I thought you just
education.
are.
Yeah, like I thought it was just like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck it, psychology, right? Psychology was so like easy, but one thing I hated was like the labs, the research, like literally just for them to be like, why are you sad? Why are you sad, right? And like at the end of the research is like, you're just sad because you're sad. Like there's nothing else. There's nothing else. That's literally like the end of the research.
Conclusion, because
You're smiling because you're happy. You know what I mean?
you have to, because you're gonna end it with why you're sad, but at the end of the day, that's all it is.
Yeah.
You just write it in a smart way.
Yeah, I did the research once, like a whole month of just research just for it to be like one sentence of it from like the beginning. I think it was like, why do we get mad? It was like, because something pissed us off. Bullshit like that. And I went there for 2 years, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna change my shit. I was like, I want to be a teacher. I was like, because teachers are like very underappreciated, but some of them have messages that honestly, like to this day, we carry with us.
No, that's a lot.
Like Ms. Vasquez, fucking everybody. Mr. Todd had some things too. Like like all of them, like back then, even like in high school. So I was like, I want to do that. Maybe do that. But then I was like, like I just don't like college. I was just mad, like it's not my thing. So like once I stopped playing soccer too, because like I was just like, bro, like I'm not hot shit, but like I was like, this team sucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play. Like I'm not here like just fucking busting my ass to play.
Was it a college club or was it?
It was Espanol.
Oh, they sucked.
Yeah, we were good. Like the first year I joined, I was benched. That's how good we were. Like I was just like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not good, but like, I was just like, I was benched. So I was just watch people play. I wasn't even called up because they actually did that bullshit where like 40 players, only like 12 get called up. And then I remember like every day I'd be like, yo, I'm waiting for that WhatsApp. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, and they'll never put my name. I'm like, damn, bro. That last game, I got my name called up, and I had like, I guess a good day. So I played good. So then I was like, I'm gonna sign up again. And then the next next year I was just like starter. But then the team started getting a little like
lackluster,
like dookie. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just dookie. Like, I was
People
like,
quit or they made cuts or.
no, we were just dookie.
The people that you had forever though, like.
No, the people we had back then were like fucking like they were from all over the world. I didn't even know like that was crazy. Like we had like some kid that didn't even speak English or Spanish or anything. He was, like I forgot what he spoke. I don't even know. But all I know is that like I just played with him. Like we just played. That's it. Like
how would you guys communicate?
I don't know. Like it was just there.
It was just chemistry.
I guess it was chemistry. I don't know.
Passes the ball.
I forgot his name. Oh, it was Attila. Attila. I don't know. But it was
Asian. Was he Asian?
No, he was white. He was white.
Yo, what country is this?
I don't know, bro, but he didn't speak English much, so I was like, okay. But he was cool.
But he was good?
Yeah, he was good. He was a good center back, you know. He was like really tall too. And I made friends with like some fucking 7-foot goalkeeper named Pablo. It was mad funny, like, oh, yo, what's your name, bro? He's like, Pablo. And that made me laugh. Like I thought your name was gonna be something crazy, like Shadow, you know? like you're big as fuck, like Pablo. Like all I'm thinking of you is like that little penguin from fucking.
Yeah, it's funny because that's where my mind went.
Yeah, literally, I was like, yo, there's that little penguin dude, and that's it. And then I was like, and then that ended, because the team was just like, wow, like I was paying it for myself too. It was like 1,500 like every season. I was paying it for myself. I don't know how much. I don't know how I got that money because right now I can't even like get $100. You know, a week. I mean, I'm working, but it's just like I end up with just 100 all the time. I'm like,
sometimes not even 50, yo. Oh my god, man, I know what you mean.
And then like I was like, how was I paying that? You know what I'm saying? But like and then I was just like, I went to college and then I got out of college. Right now I'm just trying to like see. I'm just working to see what I can do. I want to go to real estate school. That's about it. That's all I got in my mind right now. Cause like.
But do you really want to do it, or you?
Yeah, I do. I really want. Like, I would like research on that. Like, really good. Like, I'm really good. Like a long time, but I just didn't know like what specifically because apparently there's like 5 stages of that too, and I didn't know that. I was like, damn, bro. Like, you can sell houses, companies, buildings, land. Like, I was like, damn.
What's commercial?
Yeah, that BS. So I was like, I want to do that. I was like, but first I'm gonna just like set myself up. Like, I just want to go to real estate school right now. I don't want to be like, I want to go to real estate school and then I don't know, freaking conquer the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy. You know, like I just gotta do like everything little by little, and then I see where I get.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, they say.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Coming up. Anyways. Not joking. Go. I was not anyways. Go. You're a piece of shit. No, go ahead.
I don't even feel like talking anymore. Like I was saying when I cut you off, fucking no, they always tell you to set goals for yourself, but it's like
that was my goal.
They do ask you to set goals for yourself, but you got to be consistent. Like you can't go from here to owning a mansion next year. Like that goal is not gonna come true.
Yeah.
Like you got to be realistic too.
Yeah.
And I guess that's where we all kind of are right now. Because we do have goals. I mean, obviously,
I could get a mansion tomorrow. Though,
yeah, sure.
If I wanted.
A Minecraft.
Yeah,
that's it.
Like just walk into somebody's mansion, you're like,
it's mine.
Get the hell out!
They fucking kick
5
you.
Rottweilers come out, you're like, oh nah.
Slap the eviction.
But for now, I guess our biggest goal right now is mine is this. Obviously, the music shit that I'm doing, and I don't know. We'll see from there because all I'm doing is working too.
Yeah.
All Xavier's doing is working. He's streaming now, and we got the podcast.
Wait, where do you work? My phone, bro.
Where do you work? I work in Sea Caucus. I work for a real team.
Oh, that's cool.
He's the man, bro.
I do office things.
That's cool, bro. You like? Is it like the show?
Yes.
Is it like for real?
Yeah. Only in the sense of the people.
Yeah. Like obviously, there's not cameras around
the people. The people are that funny, awkward, and and it's sometimes cringe. But I feel like that's the workplace wherever you go. Like sometimes you'll find people like that, but like I feel like it's more apparent in this workplace than others.
Yeah, because I mean, you have to be clean, right? They ask you to be clean in terms of your language, right? You have to look presentable. So you kind of look like a nerd in so many ways, but that might not be you. So you kind of have to like either clean up your act or something.
We have to dress business casual.
Yeah.
So it's like everyone who's not in a suit is in khakis, polo.
Yeah, but I see you with like button up Hawaiian shirts coming out of your job. And...
we got floral Fridays.
Oh, that's why you always do the Hawaiian shirt?
And there was one of the ladies there got me a floral shirt for Christmas. I was like, why not?
Oh, that's cool.
You smashed?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
I'm playing. And that's our goals for now, I guess. But Riviera doesn't have anything.
Yeah, bro, come on, like, bro, I've watched like 7 podcasts and you never speak, bro. All you say is like,
I tell them all the time.
Because these stories are more to them. I feel like I'm interrupting.
But he can chime in, right? He can be like, "Oh, I would have been there." You know,
I would have been there if I was born earlier. You know what I mean? Like saying shit like that.
Being born late.
Cringy ass. It's like whatever. Because he had stories from high school now. That's what I want to hear. Like the shit that's going on now. And he only tells me when we're like outside. And then I try to bring it up in the podcast. I'm like, "Oh, this fucking." He told me the other day.
He's like, yeah. Right now. He just went.
Yeah, exactly. I tell him, chime in. You don't have to just stand there. I mean,
You're sitting.
or sit there. You can meet all these people. I mean, Sumo. You met Sumo. Kind of met Sumo. You didn't even speak then too.
No, I did.
Oh, well, you did a little bit.
You just spoke to him about like
Welcome to the roast of review.
About Zack Snyder.
a superhero. Yeah,
Justice League.
that's all you guys talked about.
We talked after though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And I always wanted to meet Sumo.
Yeah, all the stories.
You
Sumo's
tell
a
me
legend.
like, oh, he was so fat. I was like, how fat is he?
But he's big.
Like I saw him, I was just like, no way, he's bigger than me.
That one was a good episode, and then obviously he knows Victor.
Yeah.
But I tell him, yo, chime in.
Yeah.
Because he's still young. I mean, and the shit that's going on in his high school right now is pretty fucking wild.
Yeah,
bro.
like talking about like somebody getting dumped in the dumpster, bro. That's crazy, bro.
That was pretty fun.
Like back then, like in our high school, like you just get knocked out, they'll leave you there. Like you're just wake up like hours later.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you would, bro.
Who got knocked out and got
I
left?
don't want to say names, but I remember like
Say
you know.
Who? You can say names.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
We'll bleep it.
I know him. He's my boy. But anyways, yeah.
Who?
My boy. You know. I don't want the reading lips. You know.
But didn't get knocked out.
There was a video, bro. He got knocked out like he got knocked out like UFC style. They went like, and then he went, boom, and then.
But that must have been after school, not in the school.
No, yeah, after school. That's what I mean.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all. You thought you meant like in school?
In school, yeah, because
Right.
they wouldn't fucking leave you there.
And in school, like there wasn't even real fights. There was no punches. It was just like
Yeah,
grabbing each other.
grabbing each other.
I think it was more like throwing.
Like wait till prom. Like what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Wait till prom.
like they look like they're dancing. Like you know what I mean?
They had the bachata going in the fucking background.
It's a whole dance battle.
Doing the jersey.
It's our jersey.
West Side Story. Oh my god.
I don't know if you were with me. I think it was my sophomore year, but one of those times at gym, we had like two people. Like I don't know what the argument was. They were kind of like big, and like they were just pushing each other, and they were like they kept going like yo, you're gonna get me mad, and then they slam him into the other side. Yo, you're gonna get me mad. Just keep sliding back and forth, and one of them was like pulling his shirt so you can like see all his flabs. It was just like, yo, get the fuck off my shirt. It was the dumbest shit ever.
Yo, but they actually started fighting, right? At first they were like playing around,
Yeah,
and then
first they were
actually
fucking around, and then they got each other mad. They're like, yo, you play too much.
Didn't you record it? You had it recorded. Do you still have that shit?
Nah, probably
Oh, that was beautiful, bro. That was so fucking amazing. How do you start play fighting and then actually fight?
Like imagine like remember freshman year when like sumo and all those other kids were like fake wrestling.
WWE, yeah.
Imagine they actually started fighting.
Yeah, yo, him and Charles would have destroyed each other.
Oh my god! Like remember those big foam rolls like in the side of the
Yo, they
gym?
would throw each other on.
Bro, sumo. I thought sumo would die every time because he'd hit it like for real. He'd be like that, and I'm like, this kid is dead. No, he keeps getting up, and they're like, and then doing their fucking special effects, like ah, they're like, ah, and then like everybody's looking at them, so they go before they hit them, and I forgot about that. And then, like
the showmanship was there.
when they do this, you're like.
Like, what do you gotta do?
Everybody would look. Everybody. As soon as he did that, oh my goodness.
I remember times like in senior year when I had like no classes and we go into like the caf, he would come in there looking for shit to start with other people. And that was when we keep bringing this up, but Adam Sandler would like just pull up and get choke slammed on the tables and shit.
I don't know why the fuck he did it too.
Yeah.
Like what came up in his and he would get slammed. You would hear the impact, the skin. on the floor.
That's why there was like less tables as the year went on.
That's why they closed them. They're like, yo, I don't. Yeah. We're seeing the cameras. We can't stop them physically, but we can get rid of the tables.
What would have been great is seeing one of those shows in the ISS room. Tell me no, that wouldn't have been crazy.
Like, where can you go from ISS? You know?
Yeah.
Where do you
Then
go?
you just go home.
You're suspended for real.
Now that we talk about the cab, you know the thing I hate about the cab when like you wanted to sit on the big chairs, like on the big things, but like the cool kids, all in one table, like 10 chairs. Like, why do you need that for?
I don't know.
And then when they leave, like they're like, "Yo, put your foot on that shit."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? There's people like standing on the tables and eating.
Why didn't you just all get one fucking table?
Dead eyes, like
Regular
sitting
table.
down? Like, what's the point?
To be honest, who the fuck wanted to sit on those chairs anyway?
I did.
I only sat on one table by the exit because my class was right there.
I would always sit on the circle ones. Those were always, to me, that was
Those
the best
are,
one.
yeah, like I don't know, like why, like it was just
To me, it was because everybody's there, so
Yeah.
everybody can participate in the
yeah.
in the collective conversation.
Yeah, because imagine talking, you're like, what? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, no, I hate it. That was one thing in ninth grade.
Tell me what he said.
No, because that's one thing in freshman year that I didn't like. Because some shit would happen, and if you're in the other end of the
Yeah, if
fucking,
you were on the wrong side of the table.
I remember like, wow, bro. And you couldn't see because everybody's moving their head.
yeah. Everybody has their head aligned as soon as you turn, so it's like
It's like the lines like shh.
And I had the afro back then. If I was looking,
Yo.
you guys didn't see
yeah, it was
shit.
over. He had a full head. One time he straightened it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got called the skater kid for like a good week.
He looked like, you remember the mom in Matilda?
yeah.
That's what he looked like
Damn.
when it was wavy like that.
But my hair went down.
Huh?
It was straight. It went down.
Yeah, there was a scene where she has it straight and down like that, curved up.
Oh,
I don't.
Like Matilda, kind of how she
Yeah.
has it. Yeah, that's how he had it. It was crazy. He looked like a woman, partially. And I remember, I'm going to say this. I remember one time him, and I don't know who else did it. I think it was Diomar. But they took pictures on Snapchat with a filter.
Yeah. Those were catfish.
And
He's trying to get
And
money.
they showed them to other people.
No, he pretended to be a girl, and he would send them to guys to see what their reaction would be.
that's fucking crazy.
And I remember I got one. I was like, "What the fuck is this, bro?" He's like, "Trying to catfish people for their money. That shit's not gonna work, bro. You still look like a man." Oh my god, who was it? Diomar that did it too?
No.
Who was it?
It was just a conversation. I don't know where you're getting that I sent them to anyone.
No, I feel like you sent it to me.
No, we had a conversation in the ADA. Or not the ADA.
The ADA? I never went to the
Yeah, you did.
AEA,
We were in the lunchroom. The AEA. with Omar.
AEA.
Yeah.
When?
In high school.
I wasn't a STEM kid. I was
like the STEM.
I was a stupid kid.
bro. Those kids swore they were like.
Oh, but that was like the first day of high school, I think, because we only went there one time, and
That was towards like one of the summers. The first day of high school was in Jose Marti.
My timeline is fucked up now. I don't remember.
all right.
What was that?
Other
Who's
people
messaging you?
Pornhub.
This is girl.
It's porn.
Like your payment went through.
Lisa is 5 miles away. You know those fucking ads?
Last time I clicked on it, no, I checked.
I wonder if there's people that actually would click on this shit.
I thought people do, bro.
What the fuck?
Be gullible enough to click on it.
No, I don't think so.
You'll fit my area?
Like, yeah.
Cock only 2 inches, and it. Oh,
Yo, I don't know where that was going.
Like literally took a whole turn. We're talking about moves like yo cock.
you know those ads are real, yo. They have the
Wilson and
fucking.
Victor are gonna have fun with that.
Yeah. You know those ads were there, and they'd be like, "Turn your cock 6 inches big." I'm like, what the fuck?
You're like, wait, what's this about? You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, who would be stupid enough to click on that? Who is stupid enough to click on that shit?
I never clicked on this. I can say that.
I feel like you have, bro.
No, I swear, like, you know, well, okay, well, I mean, I'm changing the conversation. You know, one thing I remember from lunch is like when we push each other in elementary school off the tables.
You would push me off the table.
Yeah, but everybody started doing it too.
No.
Yeah.
No. I only remember being...
It's just me.
I only remember sitting across from him and being pushed till my back almost snapped on the fucking...
He'd have like black shins. That'd be mad funny. Cause you'd hear yourself in the metal thing.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember the metal bar that's in between the table?
Oh yeah.
So he would push me and I'd be... Ding! But you have to catch yourself with your leg. If not, you're going to fall on the fucking floor. And I couldn't reach his bitch ass, but then he'd be like... He limbo. He limboed as soon as I go after him. So I don't know where you're getting that everybody.
I swear to God, everybody did it
in elementary school.
Yeah, I swear because it happened to me, and I know you didn't do it to me.
The only thing I remember in elementary school was dropping milk.
Oh, when like we'd shake the thing.
Yeah, we did that. Some kid had it all over his fucking pant leg.
Dude, I swear to God, I feel like that's the reason they changed the cartons.
Yeah,
we.
I don't remember why I did it, but.
You got mad. You were acting mad. Like you were like, "Oh, what the hell?" Right? And then, like everybody was like, "What the hell?" Right? And they're like, "Oh my God!" Like these bottles are actually that weak that we can just
they popped
and they'll like blow up like fucking Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like straight
I just
up.
felt bad because none of it fell on me. It fell on the kid right next to him.
And he'd be like right there, and it'd never fall on him. Like I don't know how he did it.
I don't know. That's Jesus.
He felt like Poe in Kung Fu Panda 2. He's like,
maybe he slammed it then squeezed it.
He's like,
it went upward.
Yeah, but even if it went upward, some of it would land up, but nothing.
"Yo, word, yo."
It just landed on everyone else. And I remember, was it you who would do this?
Well,
Nasty ass. Mix all the milk and food together and be like,
no, that was not me.
No, not everybody. Not everybody.
We did that at the fucking lunch
Never.
table. Like
I never did that.
Never.
Yo,
That shit is
everybody
gross.
would fuck around and be like, "Yo, $5 to whoever eats this shit." Everybody like.
People would do it. They would get paid.
People would then add more shit and be like, "All right, 10."
Like, where's the money? You do it and you wouldn't get paid. You're like, what?
So you did do it.
No.
You just
He did it once. This guy did it once.
No, it wasn't me, but I remember somebody did that. I forgot what it was. Somebody had to eat something. I forgot what it was. Black. I think it was like I don't know what it was, but it was black, and they had to eat it. I think it was in middle school. I want to say it was in middle school.
Okay.
And then they were like $2, $3, right? Like we didn't have enough back then, so $3. The fuck ate it? Probably fucking Alberto.
Yeah, most likely, yo.
He's like, "Where's my $3?" He was mad pissed the rest of the day.
Speaking of Alberto, that one time we were sitting at lunch, right?
Yeah.
It was like second, third day of middle school, and it was me, him, Victor, Alberto, and Jeremy, right in that one table. And I don't know what the fuck we were laughing at so hard, but Alberto does one of those like those snort laughs and pushes out.
Oh,
You remember this? And he had a line of booger.
it was like going.
It was like cartoony, like
Yeah.
it was so disgusting. It was like this.
Then he go.
That was the worst part.
Cause he didn't even.
He snorted it back in his.
And the worst part, it went like, you know what I'm saying? It was all elastic and shit. Like, doesn't it break? It looked like
It's not that you'll get canceled, but your parents could probably get arrested.
But you're acting like none of us have drank like at a young age. Was it when I was here?
Yeah.
When we were
And
rapping.
Michelle and everybody else.
Oh yeah, it was at night.
You drank that?
No, not that.
It was at night.
It was at night. No.
He called me. He's like, "Can you bring me the wine bottle in the fridge?" I was like, "You want me to sneak that in?" I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Wait, how are we gonna open it?" I was like, "I don't know." He's like, "Bring me a knife." I was like, so I snuck the wine bottle and a knife down there. Him and two of his friends are like, "It won't get out." And then after all that, you opened it for like, you tried to open it for half an hour and you didn't even open it. And then later you did.
You could just break it with the knife. Like,
No, you
No,
can't.
it's the
Yeah,
cork
you can,
inside.
It was the cork.
bro. You can break it, bro.
The cork was it wasn't in there.
You break the glass underneath the.
Oh yeah,
with the
sure.
knife.
Ding. Yeah.
If you had true swordsmanship, it wouldn't be an issue. But then
I'm not a fucking connoisseur of the wine arts. I'm sorry.
He had, like,
if you were a swordsman.
Well, I'm not a swordsman either.
he had a couple modelos left. He's like, "You know what? Oh yeah, we had them upstairs."
Yeah.
He's like, "Bring those." He's like, "Want one?" Yeah. and he gives me one. I drank it. It tastes like nothing. It
You
tastes
had-
like seltzer water, but just flat.
You had beer.
Yeah,
I hate beer.
it was alright. It just tasted like
I'd
seltzer.
rather have like pure liquor, but that's it. Like I hate beer, bro. I hate it.
Why is it that you got like all of you, Xavier, Victor, Wilson, none of you like beer? Why?
I thought he was gonna say like all of you.
Why do you sound so offended?
No, I'm not. I'm just so confused.
Why?
It's just
Why?
it's just weird that you guys never liked it, and I did. It's just weird because the beer.
Aren't you Spanish?
Well, now I fucking know because apparently it tastes like seltzer water to you.
No, you've tried it?
Like, yeah, beer tastes like shit to me.
Yeah, it tastes like shit to all of you guys. I don't know
I
why.
hate that shit, bro. Like literally recently, like I'm one of those guys that are like, bro, like you want something? I don't know. Like they offer me food, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'll just eat it anyways. And if it tastes bad, I'll still keep eating it, because I feel bad. So that's what I've been doing with beer lately. So now I can just drink it and it won't taste like anything. But I still like if somebody offered me like, oh, you want a shot or a beer? I'm like, I want a shot. Like, fuck a beer.
Yeah.
Hate that shit.
That's how I just never understand because beer not only does it not get you fucked up as fast, but it's also cheaper, right? Because we would put down sometimes like $20 each for a bottle, which is kind of bullshit. And I feel like Wilson was robbing us most of the time because bottles, now that I'm 21, are fucking like 50 a pop.
What was he buying though?
Jack?
Jack what?
Jack. He was buying Jack like the big bottles.
Oh
And
wait,
those are-
but that's a lot.
No, those are $60.
You think he probably was?
Bro,
Probably
so
like
that-
your
what-
delivery fee,
what I'm thinking is that he asked us all for $20, and it was you, me, Steve, Nat, whoever else was there. $20 each, bro. He was making like a good $40 profit
Extra
out of that
50,
fucking
yeah.
exchange. Because he only brought one bottle, not
Yeah,
two.
that's why I always drink the leftover beer and stuff that was there. You know what I'm saying?
That's
No,
what
imagine-
happens when you're
Ew.
not old enough to buy it yourself.
You rather have beer? I
I
mean,
would
I'll drink
have
beer.
rather had a beer.
I'll drink beer, but like, I'd rather have a shot. I'll drink like if you're like, yo, let's have a beer. Fuck it, let's do it.
Bro, but how fucked up would you get?
A beer doesn't get me fucked up. It
No,
just-
no,
it
like,
just,
would
it just
you-
makes my stomach puffy.
What's the most fucked up you've been?
Dude, one time I got fucked up for my birthday with my cousins, bro. It was at my grandma's house. Dude, I got so messed up. Like, I was.
He was crying.
The reason why it was because my girl and I were like Rocky. We were about. And literally the next week we broke up and shit, right? But anyways, we fucking drank like OD. And dude, they told me that I threw up for 2 hours straight.
No.
Yeah, bro. Like they said, like
How could
you've been to my grandma's house, right?
Yeah.
I don't
How
know.
could you have 2 hours of fluids? And
I don't know, dude.
throw up?
I just know the next day I woke up like fucking like just like dehydrated.
MC.
You probably felt light.
Yeah, and I went to go drink water. 2 minutes later, like everything. Like I couldn't eat. Remember we went to Buffalo Wild Wings too. That
Oh, that was
day?
that?
Bro,
Oh,
and you guys were
yeah.
like, eat that spicy shit. I was like, bro, I can't, bro. Like, this was so weak. The minute I drink a drink, I'm like just immediately, bro. It was like, whatever. Like, I'd swallow and I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I can't, bro. I couldn't do shit, bro. It hurt for like I got alcohol poisoning.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
go to
probably-
I didn't
go to the doctor.
I remember I started freaking out because I threw up red.
Yeah.
And I was freaking out. I was like, wait, I had a tea. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to fucking normalize the situation when he knew it was fucked up.
No, I got fucking scared as fuck. Like I was like literally like in the toilet looking in. I was like, it's red. And I was like, God.
Lumpy.
I was like, God, please help me, bro. I'll never drink again.
Lies, bro.
And then
All
I-
lies.
He chugged the next.
I've been drinking.
When are we gonna have them? I had that moment recently.
What?
Where I was like, I can't
Nah.
do this no more.
Well, you can't drink no more.
I did something, not drink, but I did something. Can I talk about that?
Dude,
I don't know.
Nothing happened.
You were there.
No, he wasn't there, but I told him. I'm gonna talk about it. I
Did
think
you
I
drive.
yes, I drove.
Oh, that's not bad.
That is bad. That is terrible. I wouldn't out. And I don't say this like it was a cool thing to do at all. I recommend nobody ever drink while intoxicated on anything because it's fucking dangerous. Fucking Wilson had asked me to take him home. And he lives in Newark. And as soon as I got in the car, I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen.
Then you blink, you're in the highway.
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. And that was 2 days. That's when it was raining hard as fuck. Like a couple days ago. It was raining hard as shit. And the highways full of water. I was crossing lakes on that fucking highway, bro. Going down the 21.
Your car was Noah's Ark.
It was. And
How fast were you going? Do you know?
40 only. At least I had that in check.
40 only, dude. You can't get past 30.
Yeah.
When you're going past 30, you're floating.
Well, 30. I'm going 30. I was going.
That I was like, for real. Like you look at wheels when they're going like at 60 or whatever. Like whether it's raining, you don't see the ground. Like them touching the ground. It's just there's
They're
that
touching the water.
He's like, I'm just going 40. The car's spinning.
He goes back when he's like, yeah, I got.
Well, I didn't know that. I thought 40 was safe.
You felt like Vin Diesel.
Because the speed limit is what? 70, 60, 65.
For what, the
60.
highway?
60, right?
No, it's 55.
60 more or less. All right, 55. 55. So I was going 40. I thought, all right, I'm going 10, 15 below the speed limit. I should be fine. But that wasn't the fucking case.
The turning.
The problem was that I was tired as hell on top of that, and it was raining, and the glare of all the water like was getting to me. So I couldn't see the lines. So eventually we get to like two cars on one of the shoulders, and we're coming in on the exit for Newark, I think. And I'm coming in, but I don't realize that I'm about to hit the shoulder because their lights just look like lights because we all had our high beams on. It was really dark. And the fucking glare on the water, it just looked like light all over. Like on the left lane, on the right lane, and on the shoulder, it just looked like light. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And was like, move. What are you talking about? Move left. Bro, I was like this close.
Getting eaten out.
Yeah. By another car.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And he was so calm.
He had to be. What do you? If he would have freaked out, can you imagine? That then I would have spun out. If he would have told me like that, I would have died immediately. Thank God, God was on my side that night. We made it through.
You never crashed? Never been in a crash?
Once, but it wasn't severe. It was just like a tap, like this thing.
Oh,
and the guy's like, we both got out of the car, and he's like,
that's not.
I got nothing. You got something? No, and we left.
You got
He's
something?
missing his whole left tire. I was like, no.
Nah, I've never been in a crash like that. But you have, right?
Yeah.
The crazy one. What happened? You were in a Dodge or something? Oh, no.
Yeah, no. I was with my boy and his girl and my girl, and we were like, we just came back from the sex museum, and then like we were like, should we go get food or not? Right? And we're like, oh, we don't know, right? It was snowing. It just started to snow.
You were in Jersey at that?
No, I was in New York, and then we were like thinking about it. But as we were thinking about it, we were already going to get food. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we already going to get food. We all live downtown. Like, we passed downtown. We were in Weehawken, like basically in Edgewater. Like, you know where the hospital is? In Weehawken, like when we go to the field, like right there, and then like, you go straight to the hospital. Like maybe like a good mile before that.
Okay.
My boy was like switching lanes, and his car just went like in a matter of seconds. Like he just went like and then yeah, bro. We spun out and we hit like the sidewalk, and then after that we hit a fire hydrant, and that fire hydrant hit a kidney chicken.
What happened when you hit the fire hydrant?
We thought we were gonna die because my dad scared me afterwards because he's like, you know, if you hit a fire hydrant, like water starts coming up, you could have drowned. We couldn't get out, bro. We started punching the windows, bro.
Are you for real?
Yeah, bro. Yo, I was ready to die because once he crashed, smoke came out.
My God,
bro, I was like, GG's. I just wanted.
Yo,
I was ready to die, but I was punching the window. I was like, right, but I was holding back because it's not my car. And then my boy was like, don't just hit it. I was like, right? I was ready, bro. I was ready to fucking despair. I didn't know if I could break it, but I was ready to give it all I got. And then I turn around, my girl's gone. I'm like, where did she go? I started looking at the front, and I'm like, she went flying or something? No, she's already out. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? She's like, just open the lock. I'm like, I was like, fuck it. I went that way. My boy leaves his girl. He goes running. His girl is like covered by all the airbags. Like, you know, like in Mr. Incredible when he's like that. She's like, right? I'm like, yo, give me your hand. We went to New York to buy her one of these like fucking like freaking vintage like cameras like the old ones that like disposes. Yeah, but it was like really nice. She gives me that first.
Are you for real?
I was like, okay.
I do that.
Save your life.
Imagine if it was a pop. Imagine if it was one of those.
I don't care. I
Like,
saved my.
take it. I told him if there was a fire in our place, we have to save the Xbox.
Oh.
I'm saving
Your siblings.
They don't matter.
Mila's like getting crushed. Like, leave Mila the Xbox.
I told him we gotta get all the wires too because you know how.
The wire.
$100 right now. If there's a fire in Victor's house, his Xbox won't turn off. His Xbox has been on since 2010. Even when he got an Xbox One, he managed to keep it on.
Yeah.
He was never offline.
You know what I mean? I don't understand how my Xbox broke before his, right?
Yeah.
Your Xbox broke before his. Wilson's, everyone's Xbox broke before his. He's had it on since he bought the thing. What the fuck is in his Xbox?
Literally, like Willie's would overheat in a matter of seconds.
Victor's doesn't. And he could play, Overwatch overheats games like crazy, especially on the
Oh
Xbox.
my God, bro.
And he plays that shit all night. And then on top of that, boots up Minecraft right after that with no hesitations. What the fuck did he put in that Xbox?
And on top of that, my boy's like, right there, his white Xbox is black. You know what I mean?
How did you make a bomb noise so perfect?
Yo, I thought you were talking about eating soup. I was like, he's eating soup on top of the Xbox?
It's like right there.
No, it's true. His Xbox is brown because of all the smoke.
It became white. You know what I mean?
It was the white one.
No, it's brown. Limited edition. You know what I mean? Oh, but that's crazy, dude. Oh, but yeah, like, and then we got out. My girl was going wild. She was like, "Oh my God!" Like, she was bleeding from her mouth. She was like, "I'm gonna faint." She kept coming in and out. She was like, and then she was like, "Oh my God!" Right? And then my boy was freaking out. He's like, "My mom's gonna kill me!" Like, he was going crazy. And his girl, me, and my boy's girl were the only ones sane at the time. And then the ambulance came and everything, and my girl was like, "Yo, I feel like," she was like, "Yo, I'm fucked up, whatever." Right? The freaking ambulance came, and that's when it hit me. I was like, "I'm not okay." I was like, I can say like, my vision from here.
Oh, you had tunnel vision?
All I could see was like
Straight?
the screen, like the screen right
Yeah.
there. That's all I could see, and that's all I could focus on. And then like when we were in the hospital, we were in the ambulance. I was like that.
Oh, shit.
While everybody was getting checked out, and
Yeah.
then they were like, "Edward," I'm like, "What's up?" They're like, "Yo,
You
you
got a
good?"
concussion.
I guess I don't
you had a
know.
concussion for sure.
I mean, I don't know, but I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then later that night, I couldn't turn my neck.
Bro.
Like they'll be like, "Yo, Edward," I'm like, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't turn my neck.
Not only has he thrown up blood and not gone to the hospital, he had a concussion and didn't go to the hospital. What's wrong with you? Yo,
Natural healing, baby.
Bro, that's Hispanic shit. Like you can't go to the hospital. You got hurt, bro. Caldo, Sprite,
7-Up, Sprite, yo.
like it's severe Bengay. You know what I mean?
severe
Bengay.
Oh my
But
god.
it's true though.
It's true. What is it about? Because I think that's why Hispanics are super unhealthy.
Why?
Because they don't go to the hospital. They don't go to the doctor for anything. Because, white people go to the hospital for the little shit. Like, you can have a new mole on your face and they have to get it checked because they think it's cancer.
Yeah, but they live like
My dad has been limping since 75. He has not once gone to the hospital. He's been limping since 75. Did you spit it out? You have paper towels, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
just put on yourself. You should spit on yourself.
As I told you, like the stuff me and my friends did in the locker room, right? Like the weird stories.
Oh, like back in
Did you guys have any like stories like that?
in the locker room?
I have a video of him choking somebody out in the locker room.
Yo, what?
I have a video. I remember. Speaking of that, I was gonna mention that earlier when he was talking about the two fat kids fighting, and it was kind of similar to the fire drill incident. I don't know what this kid was saying.
Was it the one where Jeff pulled me off? Or
Yeah.
He's that Dominican kid.
He's Dominican.
He's Dominican. I know because I had him in the class. What was his fucking name, bro?
Nah, you don't need to
Name him.
Yeah, well, I was trying to remember, but
I remember he had him in like a headlock, and he's like, "Say sorry." He's like, "Okay." That's not what I asked you to say.
Yo, when I was in high school, I really thought I was the main character.
He heard the music.
I remember the amp up to that too, because he was like talking that shit from the other side. He's like, "Oh, you won't do anything," and I started hyping myself up, and I was like, "I won't do anything." He was like, "Yeah, you won't," and I fucking like, because you remember it was the benches, and then you had to climb over the thing. So I used the benches to jump higher, and I fucking went over the shit. And when I was falling down, I caught him head first.
You did?
Yeah.
You went over the lockers?
Yeah.
He's like, come over. He's looking to the side.
So
You're dead.
He broke his whole back, yo, on that shit. And you choked him out. Yo, that was a long...
I didn't choke him out. It was a headlock.
That's
It's just
it?
a headlock.
I thought you were choking him, bro.
He can still talk.
Now, you choked the other kid, though, right?
Bro, like,
He got you.
Enough to like have no brain activity.
it was always self-defense.
Not that time.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, if you count verbal
something.
I was getting harassed.
Like his words hurt me.
You say shit.
So I physically hurt him.
Didn't you slap a kid too in homeroom or something like that? In your homeroom?
I smacked a lot of people for doing stupid shit.
Something in your homeroom. You told me. I remember you smacked him, and then later you were friends with him again too.
Smack the whole
Oh
teacher.
no, that was Spanish class. Someone had thrown a marker at my face, and then they lied to the teacher saying that I had asked for it, and so I got mad. And this was the day after the choking someone out. And then I went up to him, and this was his desk, and I just flung him while he was still in it. And he got up. He was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And I was like, "Yo, I'm tired of your shit." And that was it. Then she got
The
it.
teacher's like, "What happened?" He asked for it. Okay.
I mean, yo, if it weren't for the other kid,
Literally, as a teacher, like he asked for it. Like, okay, he asked for it. You're in the right. You had the right to throw the marker.
I remember in the locker rooms, other than that one time, that I got traumatized with that guy.
Oh,
I remember I thought it was weird when people would change too comfortably. You know what I'm talking about? Like they would take off their pants like all comfortable, no problem in front of you.
Did they still have their underwear?
Yeah, they still had their underwear, but
That's
it was
okay.
no, I know, but it was just like it was. I don't know, because I barely took off my shirt.
You know what I mean? Like, I am so happy I never had gym with Charles.
That's exactly, but that's why I'm bringing this up because I know the shit that people would do, and some people were just too comfortable with just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One time I literally walked in Jose Marty. I had to go pee. I was like, I'm gonna go in. Charles is pissing from the wall to the urinal over there. I'm like, I gotta pee. Like, what do I? You know what I mean? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, go over? Like, what am I gonna do? I
No,
just
bro.
left. Like, what am I? Everybody's looking. Everybody's like, damn, like, he got pissed in.
Imagine this you walking in and it's just like it's an arc.
Literally, like the arc. I'm
And you're just
like,
like,
I didn't know what to do.
But why did people sit there and watch?
But you have to understand, like, my mentality was like, I did the little, like, you know,
that's what
I did the little thing, like, I'm gonna go under.
Oh, you tried? You were gonna try
No,
it?
no, like, my head was like, I gotta go under. I gotta fucking
But my thing is, everyone else that was just watching, why the fuck were they watching?
that's
I don't know.
astonishing. As a kid,
As a kid, we
As
were
a
in
kid,
high
we were
school.
15,
either
bro.
way, that'd be astonishing. Imagine getting that far.
I've gotten father in my house, but I don't do it.
Like, you don't show that to other students. Like, that's just not normal.
that was his house.
That is high school
No,
was his house.
it was, he was the main character.
He was the main character.
We were all side characters to his story. He would RKO random people in the fucking school.
Nobody would say anything too, because they were just scared.
Even the person that was RKO'd, like they start laughing with him.
With Charles.
I remember him and Delby. Oh my god! In one of the science classes, they drop kicked Elias, but hard as fuck for no reason. And Elias like,
Oh, you're talking about ET?
yeah.
I was like, what's his name? I was like, who is this kid? They called him E.T.
You remember him, right? You remember him.
But he swore he was tough too sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
He'd be like, you won't do nothing. He'll get like laid out, and he's like, yeah.
Verbally, people would destroy him and be like, "It's like that? Okay, it's like that then."
Yo, that has like end his life with like one liner. Like, I bet your parents change the conversation when they talk about you, and Elias is like,
It's like that.
so?
Yeah,
So?
all he would say.
You ain't nothing. He leaves.
I feel bad for him, bro.
Honestly, but he took that like a champ.
He took it like a yo.
Yeah, where, bro? Imagine if it was Xavier.
Yeah,
What you say?
he immediately choked out someone. Even the girl too. I know neither one of us would have gotten drop kicked by them. Bro.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
No, we wouldn't let that happen.
I used to have a lot of like, I used to get bullied like OD, and there was like a really heavy turning point in like 5th or 6th grade where I knew at some point it was gonna get physical, and someone had said that some other person was gonna smack me, and so I took the initiative and I smacked that person first.
Good shit.
and then he
Preemptive strike.
And then he tried to smack me back, and I smacked him again.
Bitch.
Like,
And then
he's like,
and then he ended up like,
It was pure. It was impulse, bro. It was
yo,
impulse attack.
but it was the same guy that was in that story that got put in front of that class. Remember the other day?
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, it was the same guy.
Oh, that kid.
it was
Yeah.
the same guy.
Well, I mean, damn, was I that annoying then? Was I that annoying? Because I was that kid being put behind in the back of the class.
I'm talking about the kid that got put in the front of the class.
with next to the teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's embarrassing.
But that was, I think they were just hyping him up because he was like not to sound like fucking elitist, but he was like bottom of the fucking class. Like everybody fucking hated him. like whenever he spoke, the teacher like threatened everyone with a fucking punishment. So like that's why they hated him.
Oh,
like he was the if he doesn't act right, you guys all can't have this or like
no silent ball if he does.
Yeah,
If he
like
keeps talking.
bro, when Silent Ball was like taken out of the table, bro, Friday was ruined.
yo, he used
Fuck
to,
Friday.
but he used to ruin shit like that for us. Like we used to watch videos every Friday on YouTube for like the first hour of class in our English class.
First hour.
Yeah, because remember those just used to be like 3 or 4 hours, and we watch but it was like bullshit on YouTube, like informational bullshit that no one gave a fuck about. But you killed an hour of time that you weren't doing work.
Yeah.
But you would start complaining about them, and she'd be like, "All right, we don't have to watch these," and I'm like, "Yo,
It's one fucking kid. Send him to the office, and that's it.
But everyone else in the class would be in the same boat with me. Like you would hear the unanimous oh, like, and then they would everyone in sync would be like, "Yo, I hate you."
Fucking idiot.
Oh my god, imagine. No, you would have said that in class.
Yeah.
You didn't give a fuck.
No, especially when I was a
somebody
kid.
would have been dumb. You're like, you're fucking dumbass.
Oh shit.
You would have said that for like, and that person would have been like, so.
What was the crazy shit that you remember? Because I don't remember a lot from when we were back, like little. But I remember I used to say and do crazy shit to everybody. Miss Conti. Well, we had Miss Conti together. Right?
She was like, she was good for like a good like half of the year, and then at the end she was just mad annoying.
Fucking psycho. You remember how red she used to get?
Oh my god.
Giving us, bro.
Dude,
Dude,
like-
scary. That shit was scary.
You were what, 3rd grade? You said
5th grade.
Fifth
grade?
grade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you were like 12, 11.
yeah, because we would go to 12 to 7 or 13. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I remember they had names written down on the board for you know when the sub gets mad and she writes down names. She's like,
Why are these names here? Because we misbehaved.
fucking
You
idiot.
know why those fucking names? Nobody stupid.
You know what? It doesn't even surprise me.
Yo, oh my
They walk
I need for one day.
They walk in, the usual suspects. Yo, who the fuck are you?
You on my dick, bitch. You know for a fact this shit ain't usual. You're not leaving every day, you stupid.
But we were
Bitch.
fucked up to the subs. We were fucked up. Like, I used to feel bad, like, super bad. But, like, I didn't want to be that one kid, but I felt bad. I remember one time we just, like, the teacher, she was like, yo, pay attention. We got to do this, whatever. We just all went to the computers. and we just started watching scary videos during a fire drill. And we were so loud, we didn't hear that. And then that annoying ass little teacher,
The Camaro.
yeah. He comes in and he's like, what is going on here? Our whole class fucking, like, our souls left because we were watching scary movies or whatever. We were watching, like, that rocking chair, you know, and then, like, the fucking bitch comes out. Everybody, you know. My man's was flabbergasted. He was like, you know, because he didn't think we were going to scream. He's like, and he left. I was like, what the fuck? And the next day, like, Miss Conti's coming and she's just, you know how she used to walk? She's like, yeah. And she's mad pissed. I'm like, hi, Miss Conti. She's like, just get to class. I'm like, oh, my fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my fault. Like, yo, I'll get to class. And then they do the usual thing where they grab their bag and slam it on the desk and they're like, anybody care to tell me what happened? That's just
It was always the one, yeah.
I like those TikTokers who like bring us back and
Yeah, they do that shit. Oh my god. I felt bad for her though. We did give her a hard time. We did give her a fucking hard time. With the students we also had in that fucking class, bro.
Miguel
Miguel
was hilarious, bro.
Yeah, he was always
Gian.
Gian, Noah.
Oh my god,
Noah,
yeah, I forgot
bro.
about
That was
kid.
like his first year in Union City or something.
Yeah.
Right? So he was wild, and he was always funny too. Steve,
Oh yeah.
me, him, and Eric Guerrero.
We had Jeffrey.
Oh, and Jeffrey.
We
Yeah,
had more
Jeffrey was
people,
another
but I
crazy.
forget.
He was another
wild.
crazy motherfucker. So we would just all talk hella stupid little kid shit in front of the substitutes, and we would. I don't know if this was me, and it probably was. We'd be like, fuck you, and we keep on talking, and we keep on talking. I don't know if
That was probably you guys.
That was
'Cause
probably
I know for a fact some people would say that, and I'd feel bad, and I'd just be like, "Fuck you." Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, sorry.
Because you can apologize for someone else.
Remember Miss Mendelson, 7th grade?
Yo, Victor Rivero, bro. Remember how
Yeah, he was wild.
he didn't give a fuck about what she had to say. What was it that she asked him one time? Like, Victor, are you okay? I am.
Oh yeah.
He would always answer like that. Can I help you? No. Go to the office. I don't want to. Yo, when he did that,
And then the freaking security guard came. You can't touch me. My man says the whole like. I don't remember.
I don't remember, but they got him out.
Yeah.
And then I think he said he's like, I'm only doing this because I want to. And he left.
My man left like because he was small too.
He was a savage, bro.
He was, and then I remember like when he left, like she couldn't even breathe. Ding, fucking finger was gone.
That was the best. For some reason, every year I had after 5th grade was just amazing because I had all the kids that were hilarious, and the days would fly by like that every fucking
Like
year.
7th grade, I feel like 7th grade was great.
Yeah, 7th grade was fucking amazing. Because even the teachers were in on it too. Mr. Todd, he would talk shit with us. Just as funny as us.
Miss Vasquez, Miss Vasquez passed everybody, bro. I know I should have failed, bro. I didn't do 1 ounce of work. I passed with B's. With B's, you know what I mean? I went on thinking, yo, 8th grade's gonna be cake, you know? You know what I mean? And like 8th grade was hard, you know? Because I didn't do shit.
We didn't do shit the whole 7th grade. We had an annoying ass teacher. Were you there in 8th grade? No. Who did you have in 8th grade?
Oh no, I had Miss somebody else. I know you had another class because that's when you met Diomar and
Diomar and this kid and
yeah.
That's where we met. Yeah, it was. But he wasn't. Were you?
Oh, Miss. Was it Kissimmee? Kisla? Something like that.
No, I didn't have Miss Kisla. I think you had Miss Kisla.
No.
I had Mr. and Miss. They weren't together, but they had the same last name. I forgot what Hanley.
Oh, I know you had Mr. G.
Mr. G.
Yeah. Oh no, you had
I had
Schmidt.
Schmidt.
Oh, that guy.
Mayday.
I had Mr. G.
Bald man. You heard Mr. G?
He was a tall one, right?
Yeah.
7'1".
But he was cool. Mr. Schmidt, yo, he'd demean you too.
Whenever Mr. G get mad, it was annoying though. Like, cause everyone had to suffer.
Didn't they say he was like a ex NBA player or something? Somebody
I
said
don't-
that
I
or
don't
something.
know.
He was?
Something like that.
I don't know. But I always had respect for him because of his family situation.
What happened?
He would take care of his brother a lot. Like, and that was always cool. That's why I always had hella respect for him.
Yeah, he told us that his brother had a.
Yeah, but I always had hella respect for him. I didn't have him, but people would like he would sometimes talk to it about the school during lunch and stuff, and he would try to show you like to be kind and shit to the kids. And I had hella respect for him. Now Mr. Schmidt on the other hand,
The moon hit your eye.
yo,
Like a big pizza pie.
bro, that light was
That's amore,
shine, yo, that light off his head, that glare.
How did he
blind
do
you.
that? You know what I mean? Like, did he shave every day just
No.
in case? Like, there's no.
Bro, he
speck-
waxed it.
He
He had to have
a rag and expanded his shit.
yeah, he would rub until you got the.
He had the fucking thing like the ball.
Bro, but his head was shiny. The only thing I remember though was that one time where they had a pep rally, and they had celebrities.
He dressed up.
He dressed up as Pitbull. and the song, what was the song at the time that Pitbull had that was really big?
Fireball.
It was like, hey, yeah.
Yeah,
I just- Yeah, there we go.
Don't stop the part. And he came in and he threw detention slips in the air. The funniest part is that people went to go grab him thinking it was money because they're stupid. Oh, that shit was fucking hilarious.
I just remember in middle school we grinded on basketball.
Yo.
We were like hitting threes, like
Yeah, like nothing. I don't know where that shit came from. It was all because of this one kid. What's his name? Julio?
Was it Victor? Oh, Julio, yeah,
Julio.
Julio. Oh,
Julio. We only knew him that one year.
my boy Airball
Disappeared.
City. Because he moved to Weehawken.
Oh yeah.
And I remember also I quit soccer because we did basketball and we went to go play football.
We would go to the. That's when we started going to the field. Like not every day. Well, no, every day.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, we would go to the basketball court every day, and we would play every day. It was so fun.
I don't know how we just managed to like swish. You know what I mean?
We got so good at one point. We started playing with the older kids eventually.
You remember when we fought that with that kid who had the big nose and they called him Penguin?
Yeah, what happened to that
Remember
kid?
we fought with him? Yo, we fought with him, remember? I went home. He's my neighbor.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's my neighbor.
Upstairs?
Yeah. Dude, I was like,
He never met me.
Penguin, you know?
That's you.
I was like, yo, I just bought this kid. I was like,
What happened? What happened to him? He never told your parents or anything.
No. He was like cool with me.
Pussy.
He was mad cool with me. Like,
Because he knew
Yeah, he was just like, respect. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, bro.
you beat me fair and square, bitch.
Yo, he was mad pissed
Yeah,
though.
you
Like,
know what?
I remember, I forgot who he was fighting. Was it Victor or Julio?
I think it was Victor.
Or Alberto? It was one of them.
I don't remember, but yeah, he started fighting with somebody, and then we got in there.
Yeah, we were, bro. We were all like,
Fortnite emoting on him.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, Panic at the Disney.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh,
Well,
well, imagine.
It's
It's
not phasing.
No, that's
Take it
not-
away. No. Like, take it away, Penny. He goes crazy.
He started singing it. No. All right, before we go, I gotta tell this story because it gets me mad. Because that Pepsi just reminded me.
When I punched you?
Yeah. So we were on the school bus going to a field trip, right? And he decided to share a sandwich with me, and I thank him for that. Right?
But there was a price.
But there was he had a Coke. He's like, yo, you can have some. And I go, I'm drinking, and he went like this, or you punch?
No, I did. I pressed on you and
No,
hard.
Where here or
Yeah,
here?
here. Like I'll do it again, but I went like this, like hard.
He went here, so like right, you know where your air sac is. He's like, and I had it. Oh no! So imagine that.
Oh, you like coughed it
Yeah,
up,
it's
right?
like-
You're like,
and Coke came out of my nose, came out of my eyes.
He was a sprinkler.
Oh,
He was a sprinkler.
he went,
And he was crying coke. I couldn't stop laughing, bro. I was dying.
oh my, there, I saw God in that. Yo, my eyes
We're sizzling.
burned. They felt like bacon. It felt terrible. My eyes were burning up, and I was like, oh. And I got so mad. With all my might, punched him in the fucking. Never again, yo. And that's not the only fucking thing he did to me too. But with liquids, I was drinking water. I don't know about McDonald's, but this was after school. We go to the corner store, and he was so thirsty, and everybody around me was so thirsty, but I was the only one with money. And I was like, yo, I'm just as thirsty. Let me drink my water, please. And I bought 1 bottle of water.
I remember
I
now.
was drinking, and it was one of the squeezes. I was chugging that shit, and they were mad. They're like, "Yo, you're not even gonna give me some?" And he got I guess upset. He goes to the water bottle, popped all over my face, and I was like, "Hi." Now none of you are getting water. What about McDonald's? What are you talking about?
So I got a drink, and I finished it. I was like, "You want some?" I was like, "It's good." You know, I don't know what I got, but you were intrigued. But what I did was I finished it, and I grabbed a ketchup.
Oh,
And I put it inside. I gave him. I was like, "I'm sick." My man slurped up ketchup like. He was ready. He was like, he fucking took the whole shit in. Everybody was looking at it. He does the fucking. He was like, oh, he started like fucking SpongeBob. Started running away to the bathroom because he was about to throw up or something.
yeah, that shit was disgusting, bro. Can't believe he did that shit. But anyway, after so much abuse for many years, knowing Edward has been a blessing, and I wouldn't trade any of those memories for anything in the world. And I'm glad you came on the podcast, yo. It was fun as fuck.
You're like, imagine.
Imagine.
start screaming.
But hopefully we can have you back again
Yeah, I'm down.
if you want to. If not, you're a bitch.
Like we have so many stories.
No, yeah, this doesn't even scratch the surface. With everybody that we've had on here, we've only barely scratched.
We've
the
done like
surface.
0.1.
I'm telling you, one day we just buy one of those lunch things.
Yeah, we put it in the studio and we'll give everybody a microphone.
We call it lunch time or something.
Yeah.
Lunch time or lunch period, whatever.
Yeah,
The lunch cast.
six period
The
lunch.
period, the people that didn't get a pizza.
The table that would never buy the pie.
About that shit last time.
We were talking about
I
it
saw
back
that
there.
Fucking give us our pizza.
Oh, you do remember though? Girls would buy the fucking
Bro, that
pie.
shit would annoy me, bro. Like when you got there before them, that was like an achievement. And then they'll come like, "What do you mean you don't have pizza?" Like, yeah, bitch.
You ate them all,
You
bitch.
walk past, you're like holding your pizza. Just like, and she'd be like, "This bum ass fat ass got it." What? Remember that one time that girl came over like, "You got $1?"
Yo,
Like, no, I don't have one. You're so broke.
I think it was like, you know what?
We're like, what?
Stupid. I don't even know who that bitch was, yo.
I know she was blonde. I know that for a fact.
She
But
had
it,
Fuck her, yo. That shit was too great.
I would have been so tight.
I was more confused than tight. I was like, she just said that? Bro.
I would have been like, who the fuck are you?
She said the N word. You're like, you're a bunch of broke ass, you know. And then she said it, and we're like, oh. We're here sitting with cookies and Snapples. She's asking for $1.
She's like that. She was the
ponytail.
younger version of the ponytails.
Oh, remember when like somebody kept going like this to her? And she was like, can you don't? Remember that shit? We were all so confused. you don't? We just all died. We were sitting in the gym floor and started dying.
Who is that girl?
I don't remember.
Yo, and you don't? It was someone we knew though. It
I
was
know
someone
that
for
for
sure
fact.
we knew.
No. I know it was a girl that once somebody in our group knew enough to bother her for us to give us those lines.
And you don't.
Oh my
Oh man. But once again, we're gonna say goodbye. It was a fun podcast, and I hope we can have you back. Peace out, everybody. It was fun.
Imagine.
Wow. Random dabbits, so shit.
Oh, now it's sticky.
You spilled it.